Oh, fantastic news, babes. I've won the lottery. Oh, it's unbelievable. Right, so what do I want you to do now? Just walk out of work, come home and pack your bags. Yeah. What do you mean, something light, something heavy? No, 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 no. Just pack them and fuck off. The old ones are the best ones, aren't they? Yeah. Well, in some cases they are. Anyway, welcome, welcome, welcome to my little corner of the YouTubers. I am your gentle host, Mr. Jones. Thank you so much for joining me. Now, if it's your first time here, please consider subscribing and please like, share, comment, etc., etc. Now, I was going to do a video on this fella.
I want to get a shot of the police van when it comes out, because that's what I do. I get one leaving, one coming. Why? Different police stations, that's what I do.
For a while.
Yes, that is Matt. He is a child trapped inside a man's body. He is also a frauditor and amateur wind-up merchant. But I'm going to leave that video for the Sunday Stupid. This Sunday, 8 PM, please join me. It'll be a lot of fun because I'm going to include a couple of flirts and maybe a couple of Karens as well. So please join me. Thank you. But I've happened upon a channel called Odd TV. Now, this Odd TV fellow appears to be a crapper. What? Now, this Odd TV fellow appears to be a rapper. But he's not going to be doing any rapping in this video because he's posted a video called Flat Earth in 5 minutes. So, what I'm going to do, even with my limited attention, limited intelligence, I can't even speak, I can't even get the right words out. Oh, just get on with it. Just roll VT.
Where are my Spanx?
They're on my bedroom floor. Now, stop interrupting because I've got a video to do.
Water, when unmanipulated, is to find its level. So whether you look at a cup of water, a bathtub, a swimming pool, a lake, or the ocean, it's flat. Of course, natural motion is not considered and doesn't equal a curve.
But all water is manipulated. All water on this planet is manipulated in some way by gravity. It's also manipulated by landmass and temperature, etc., etc. Crikey, this debunking malarkey is pretty bloody easy. Even for a guy like me.
We have 0 authentic pictures of the Earth and they're all composites, and NASA even admits that they Photoshop Earth images.
It is Photoshopped, but it's has to be.
Wow, CGI in 1975? Photoshop in 1975? Really? Really? I don't think so. Anyway, I went on an internet and I went to the Google and I typed in undoctored images of Earth from space. And you will never ever guess what I found. Whoops. Anyway, you mentioned Robert Simmons. He said that about one image, because he said it's photoshopped, singular, because it has to be singular, it. No S, no plural, just one, it. If he said, if he meant all images are photoshopped, he would have said all images are photoshopped because they have to be. That's what he would have said. So no, not all images are photoshopped. You dipstick.
On numerous occasions, NASA admits that we can't go beyond low Earth orbit, which is between 99 miles and 1,200 miles away. The interesting thing is that the moon is said to be 238,000 miles away, which is a difference of 236,800 miles.
I can't find that quote anywhere, but I can find something similar. Now, NASA does admit that we have not been, or no human has been beyond low Earth orbit since the end of the Apollo program. That's about as close as I can find. Now, NASA is planning a manned mission to Mars sometime in the 2030s. Hopefully they will do it, but first we need a base on the moon to save on fuel, etc., etc. So hopefully they will do it, and hopefully I will be alive when they do it, because I'd love to see it, and I would also love to see the end of the Flat Earth cult.
No matter if you're on the ground, on top of a building, a mountain, a hot air balloon, an airplane, or looking at high-altitude amateur balloon footage, the horizon never fails to rise right to your eyes.
Really? 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 Even a bottle of water debunks your bullcrap.
Whether you are looking at Toronto's skyline from Niagara-on-the-Lake, 31 miles away, Chicago's skyline from Union Pier, 43 miles away, or even Oahu from Kauai, which is up to 108 miles away from center to center, or 73 miles away from the closest points, you will not see any curvature where it's supposed to be. According to the Pythagorean theorem, which states that the curvature of the Earth is 8 inches per mile squared, Oahu should not be visible whatsoever, but you can see the whole thing.
Oh, Jesus and the Murray chain. What do I say? Right, here we go. Right, in each of those photographs, right, where is the base of the buildings? Where is the base of those mountains? Where is the beach on that island? You can't see them, can you? You can't see the base of the buildings, you can't see the base of the mountains, you can't see the beach, because they are hidden by Earth curve. There. Done.
In 1887, Albert Michelson and Edward Morley conducted what's known as the Michelson-Morley experiment. This experiment was attempting to prove the speculated motion of the Earth around the Sun. And when it failed, Albert Einstein was forced to form the theory of relativity to overcome this problem. In fact, anytime mainstream science is faced with undesirable results, they create a workaround, which isn't real science at all.
Many hours later.
Well, you dishonest Burke. It's no wonder flatwits like you have absolutely no respect whatsoever. No, the Michelson-Morley experiment was designed to detect a luminiferous ether, which flatwits have cottoned onto, and they use an ether to try and prove a flat Earth, which never works. Now, you trying to tell me that Einstein waited, what, nearly 20 years to publish his work just to, you know, excuse the fact that they didn't detect Earth rotation? What? No, he didn't. And the only people that bend science to try and fit their narrative are flatwits like you.
The Sun is claimed to be 93 million miles away, with a radius of over 400,000 miles, but can easily be proven to be much closer and smaller by tracing the crepuscular rays back to its origin in the sky. If the Sun were indeed 93 million miles away, it would simply be impossible to have angled sun rays, as they should all consistently come in straight.
Oh, God. How many more times? Crepuscular rays are parallel. Parallel. They don't meet. They just appear to converge. Just like standing on some train tracks, and if you don't get run over, you'll just have time to see that the train tracks appear to converge in the distance. But no matter how far you walk is, right, they never meet, do they? They never come together. That's because they are parallel. So are crepuscular rays. Is that sinking in yet? Oh, you're making my teeth itch.
According to the globular theory, a lunar eclipse occurs when the Sun, Earth, and Moon are in a direct line. But it is on record that since about the 15th century, over 50 eclipses have occurred while both the Sun and Moon are visible above the horizon. F.H. Cook, The Terrestrial Plane.
It's called a selenium. It's called that. Yeah, it's called that. And it's caused by atmospheric refraction, which makes astronomical objects appear higher than what they are in reality. Simples. It's like a sunset. You don't see the physical sun setting. You see its refracted image setting, and that's about it. Simples.
It's a common misconception that the shadow of the Earth causes moon phases.
Yeah, I used to think that when I was about 6.
Even the pastors and priests of the science religion readily admit this fact.
Science is not a religion. Science is not a religion. Repeat after me. Science is not a religion.
The interesting thing about moon phases is that they are always the exact same 8 phases repeated. But if we were circling around the sun, these 8 phases would inevitably be reversed from the summer to winter seasons.
No. Just answer me this, right? Why is it, right, in the northern hemisphere, a waxing moon, which is a new moon to full moon, why does it increase its phase from right to left? And why, in the southern hemisphere, does it go from left to right? Why does that happen? It can only happen on a globe. And speaking of globes, why does it, or why is it that we can only see one side of the moon? Can't do that on a flat earth, can you? Right, that's Odd TV, all done, dusted and debunked. Thank you very much for joining me. Now, join me on the next one, 8 PM, The Sunday Stupid, this coming Sunday, obviously. And please join me next Wednesday for a Wacky Wednesday video, again at 8 PM. I'll see you soon, and toodle pip.